Isabella Bernal, and I'd like to start by asking all of you a question. Do you know someone in New Jersey that isn't educated? Could you think of anyone besides a baby or toddler? All of us here have been very lucky to grow up in a place where education is not a privilege, but law. But what if we didn't live in the United States? Suppose I'd grown up in sub-Saharan Africa. My life would have been very different. Instead of going to school, reading books, or writing essays, I, like the other 17 million girls out of school there, would either be getting ready to get married or attending to chores around the house, which is considered a better use of their time. In fact, right now, there are about 35 million girls around the world who are out of school. Take a moment to think about it. 35 million people. Right now, you're probably thinking that's a lot, and you're absolutely right. And I don't know about you, but for me, this is unacceptable. Just the thought of it makes my stomach hurt. How would you feel like if you couldn't go to school? I know I couldn't stand it. Girls' literacy levels have almost always been lower than boys. In 2005 through 2010, the girls' literacy levels around the world were 86.8%, while the boys were at 91.9%. In Southern Asia specifically, the males were at 77% and the females at 58%. Furthermore, of all the out-of-school girls, half of them are in sub-Saharan Africa. Right now, I'm guessing your main question is, why are so many girls not getting an education? Well, there are so many answers to this one question. Most girls are out of school by the age of 15 because it is around this time that they start to get married. Can you imagine that? Getting married at an age when you haven't even fully figured out how to take care of yourself? Now imagine having a child. So first, you get used to being someone's wife. And just when you're settling into your new life, you're suddenly put with the responsibility of taking care of a child when you're only a child yourself. As a result, most young mothers are left uneducated. Yet it's been researched that a child born to an educated mother is 50% more likely to survive past the age of 5. So not only does an education affect the mother, but the child as well. Young motherhood and marriage aren't the only reasons girls are pulled out of school. Sexual harassment, sanitary issues, health problems, and human trafficking are all factors as well. But there are actions you can take to help solve these problems. For example, you can go on marches, join organizations that specialize in it, or join organizations that specialize in it. As Malala Yousafzai once said, I tell my story not because it is unique, but because it is the story of many girls. So please, please do something for the many girls out there who have not told their story.